Alrighty, guys, let's talk about stock open. Let's do our analysis as it is pulling back quite a bit here as we were up into close to $11 and now we're coming into this $7 range. I was telling everyone I made a video on this candle right here that this stock will pull back and it's going to have a dramatic pullback as we were coming into a lot of resistance. You can see right here this line I marked at the $11 range here. If you look at this weekly chart, I mean, you were having like monster resistance here where we had some pullbacks there, and you're coming into an upper KC here where this is unsustainable. We saw the last time, we had a very dramatic pullback here of minus 65%, and then already from this highs here, we're already down 35%. This was due for a monster pullback. Now we are right here on this weekly MA5. We have been upholding this area for quite some time. We hit it up, hit it up, hit it up, hit it up. Is this different? And do we come down to this lower EMA 10 on the weekly? And then you can also see on the daily chart, we are right here on the EMA 20. You can see here we did break this previous resistance, which break this support level, which is now going to become resistance. So I can easily see this coming back to retest this and making a newer low. I think this is going to be the switch of how this works. But where would I look for a bounce idea if I'm looking for this? Your higher level will definitely be right in here. This is this top wick here. This will be your next support area. You can see we had a lot of accumulation here. We had a resistance here, which was resistance. You broke out of it on this candle. Same thing here. Retest this level here. You can see we broke out, retested the level here. And then this had the beautiful bounce right on that support and go up. So we can use that as a monster support level, okay? So this area here at 587 is going to be a pretty big level. That's the level I'm watching for. That's near the daily EMA 50. We'll see if it gets there, but this is a very volatile stock. If it breaks this this level here, you can have one more level here. If it breaks that low candle here, I would look to get out. Your risk for, you would get out at that below 557 because then this thing's just going to be just downtrending and it's just too risky. But yeah, I literally called it out. A lot of people, didn't really think it was going to happen. A lot of people got into this FOMO train. If you look at the left and you look at prior resistance levels and you combine it with Mike Keltner's channel strategies, you can see that this was unsustainable. The daily chart went all the way up into this upper KC. You had a weekly chart all the way up into this upper KC. And then you can see, you can get really precise entries with the intraday time frame. You can see like right in here, we got really close and then it kind of scaled up a little bit, and then we had this monster move down. But I'm telling you, this thing is definitely due for a big move down. I think this is going to be just the beginning. But if I was looking for a long entry, I would definitely wait for another 16% drop into the 580s or 557, depending on how you like it. Stop loss below 557. And you also have a daily EMA 50 that should curl up into this zone of buying. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing right there. If it breaks that, then it could go a lot lower. But there's quite a lot of sell volume here. 305 million, 279. It lost quite a lot, and that's what I was saying, guys. For this to keep up this kind of buying pressure is just not possible. We had over 1 billion volume here. You're probably not going to keep sustaining that kind of volume to keep pushing this up, especially when a lot of people like myself see monster resistance in the $11 area. And I was saying, open is probably going to crash at this level. It eventually did. We had this, it kind of consolidated here, and the buyers were not in control, and it comes down. This is when, greed becomes your biggest enemy. You think this will keep going up, but as always, things do come back to reality. This was pure momentum hype, and this is unsustainable, guys. Unsustainable. Anytime I see a weekly chart above this band, I'm going to short the crap out of it into a big resistance. That's unsustainable. All right, now for a pullback idea, yes, I do like this 587, 557. 557, and that is also correlated right on the weekly EMA 10, which we have not touched yet. I can see a bounce idea. Now, do we go to new highs? That's hard to predict. We will see. But as always, take the conservative gains, go break even once you're up like 10-20%. That way you can't lose your gain. Because a lot of times when you get these levels, you can get a dead cat bounce, but then it can come back down. All right. Because we got to remember too, we broke this support level here. So this is your support level. You broke it so far. What if, if we come all the way back to this next level of support and then we come back up to that, that's a 25% return. It's going to be hard to break this level now at 732. So we're definitely watching 732. If it breaks it, awesome. But there's going to be probably a lot of times that it might not break it. It might hit its head on it and make a newer low. So that's how I'm looking to play open. Your best risk versus reward is down in the $5 area. Okay? If you guys want to join the Discord, I'm telling you, you guys are going to love it. I do this kind of analysis every day. I do day trades every day, and we have just been killing it into the day trading stream. I use this same thing where I use bands on a lower time frame, and I look at daily support resistance. I use the 15-minute chart for oversold or overextended. If price is at any of these bands, we look to take the opposite of it. A lot of people, see something pumping. We touch this upper band. I'm looking to short it, and then I use the 1 minute for an entry. I'm telling you guys, the band strategy is the best strategy that I've ever done. I've tried lots of strategies. This is the money-making strategy out there. If you guys want to join the Discord, click the link down below in the YouTube comments below and in the description. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts. It'll take you to this pre-chat landing page. Hit how to subscribe and hit hashtag day trade alerts. Bam, bam. Once you do that, you'll get locked into all my alerts that you will see. Like you say, I took AST puts. I took Amazon calls. Everything that you will see is posted in here, real time, real live data, and I go live every day. I also have all the education videos for you to watch for a low cost of $12 a month, where you just knowing my strategy, you would know I am not buying open up in here. If anything, I am looking for shorting opportunities, okay? But yeah, would love to see you guys. I think it's a great community. For $12 a month, limited time offer, lock in that discount. You're going to love it. Subscribe on your computer to avoid the iOS fee. And it's also a little cheaper if you do it on your computer. Just hit how to subscribe here and hit day trade alerts. Let me guys know what you think about open. Do you guys give me your opinion about what do you think it is? Can it go to a newer high? We'll see. All right, guys. Give this video a like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you in the next video. And let's make some money tomorrow.